You started off?
Breaking the fourth wall, are we live?
And we're live with the Lunchbox and Preschool.
We're big!
Welcome, I'm your host with the most, Lunchbox. To my right
What up, my
is
glip glops?
Mr. Glipglock himself, Preschool, and our resident, Mikey O'Shea.
Yeah, because I'm not cool for a nickname.
Oh, Mikey Cakes. Mikey Cakes O'Shea, there you go.
SmackDown Zone?
SmackDown Zone, Mikey O'Shea. Welcome.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted
Should we
mansion.
tell the people in the other room to keep it down?
Hey, yeah, you guys should,
Hey, we're live!
Thank
Hi.
you.
yeah.
Yeah, because you were talking.
Okay,
So, guys,
we're live. So,
we're live. Oh, Jesus.
what did he say?
Nothing, but let's talk about sons. Not redheaded sons either. What you guys think about Kurt Angle's segment?
I liked it.
Son.
I
My
liked
black
it
son.
because I always thought Kurt Angle was going to be part of American Alpha. But hey, at least it's at least half of American Alpha, and at least it's with the guy who actually has a higher chance of being heavyweight champion someday. Nothing against Gable; he's a wonderful talent, but he's no Daniel Bryan. So, Jason Jordan, very happy for him to actually get an opportunity to, be Jason Angle.
He's come a long way because I remember seeing him on that Triple H workout DVD. Like he was just an extra in the background, and now part of American Alpha tag team. Was it? They were like the second tag team champions for SmackDown, right? When they first split up the brands.
No, the second one was I believe it was Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton for like a brief moment.
Really?
Then American
Yep.
Alpha. Yes.
Oh shit.
They beat Orton.
Like they only had it for like less than a month,
Oh.
and then American Alpha took it over,
Wait,
and
Mikey,
yeah,
didn't you wrestle American Alpha?
yes.
Oh.
We haven't like mentioned this stupid thing. Hey, if you formerly known from SmackDown, Mikey O'Shea. Yes. Me and Jason Jordan actually go way back in 2012, because when I had my first trial for WWE.
All right.
He was there. He was the only NXT superstar that brought over to help out with the boot camp. So to wrestle him last August in a tag match it was kind of like full circle. But hopefully it's not the only circle I'm going to be in. Hopefully I don't want that to be the top of my peak in wrestling. But yeah, even to this day, 5 years later, well actually 4 years later when I saw him, 4 years later, still a humble human being, still an amazing person to get to know. He's a superstar, but he doesn't act like a superstar, and that's the important thing about wrestling. Be humble what you get, but don't forget where you came from. So yeah, I think I expect nothing but good things with this Angle segment with Jason Jordan. Whether it's going to play out as him being the son, or maybe it'll end up like Hornswoggle and Vince McMahon, like he actually wasn't his son and he betrayed Kurt Angle, and now they're actually going to have a match with each other. But it's no matter what, it's pushing Jason Jordan up in the rankings of wrestling, of WWE.
I like it.
He had his tag team title run with American Alpha. Now it's time to move on to, Intercontinental title. Or United States title. Is it Intercontinental title on Raw?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Miz
Okay,
Intercontinental.
there we go.
What'd you guys think of the, what's guy, the Nomad, I think his name is? Or, that he's coming around with the guitar and all that?
Oh, Elias.
Yeah. Did you see he busted Finn over the head with it, right?
I did not see
Oh,
that.
no way.
Yeah, he hit Finn so good, he actually busted Finn's head. Finn was actually, they had pictures of his back of
Really?
his head all cut open.
Dude, Finn Balor is like getting injured in the head non-stop, man. That guy is probably got 2 concussions since going to Raw.
It wasn't really
And
like
a
a
messed
concussion.
up
It was
shoulder.
just like, it seemed like what happened was a fragment of cut his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
they didn't give him the guitar.
Hey, knock the hell out of Finn Balor, and what you get? A WWE title run.
Did you guys see Alexa Bliss versus Bailey?
Of course I did. I love Alexa Bliss.
No, did you see the match?
Yeah.
Not just
Nia
the poster.
Jackson.
I only got to the point where it was Hardy's versus Revival, followed by the Kurt Angle segment, followed by the main event, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. Which, may I add, I am very happy with the ending. I was really afraid they were going to try and go to their comfort zone and make it Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. But it looks like for SummerSlam, it might be a fatal 4-way with big 4 huge monsters. It kind of reminds me of the Attitude Era a little bit because you got 4 people
for sure.
which with a story behind it going after the heavyweight title. It's not going to be just okay, we got nothing. We got no idea what to do. I know. Let's put in John Cena and go from there. No, it's actually story behind it. All 4 of these guys want to kill each other, and it's any person can take the title from this pay-per-view. I'm really glad that Samoa Joe is still on the title run.
What do you think about the Intercontinental Championship picture that they're all doing this entire thing with the Miz, Taraj, and Rollins and Ambrose, where they literally beat the hell out of Ambrose and Rollins with chairs?
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
They literally they did a whole segment where Rollins is in the ring with Ambrose, and Ambrose is calling him a snake, all this crap, just because he betrayed the Shield and everything. Said that he's not his brother, this and that. Rollins puts his back to him, tells him, hit me with the chair, go for it if that's what you need to do, kind of thing. Ambrose throws the chair out of the ring, and that's when the Miz Taraj all come out, and they jump them with chairs and beat the living hell out of them.
Nice.
While the crowd's completely chanting for Roman. That's the first time in a long time I've heard the crowd cheering for Roman.
That's the way to get
That's how
him.
Roman got over on the Shield.
With the Shield, yeah.
Because that's what everybody wants to see.
Because he wasn't the talker. He was just a badass in the back.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
He was the Mikey O'Shea of the happening.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Del
just
Rio
throw the
being
mic.
under investigation?
What?
Del Rio being under investigation.
And he got suspended from GFW. Not that it really makes a difference because they already have 6 weeks worth of tapings on the wrap, so he's going to still be on Impact Wrestling TV. But
unless they just cut.
I'm not saying kick him off TV, but get that belt off him as soon as possible because he's embarrassing your company that you're trying to recover from the Dixie Carter damage. So, I get it. He's a high caliber. He's a very popular wrestler. Sometimes you need those kind of stars in your company. But putting the heavyweight title on him and embarrassing himself in front of your company as your champion, that's not a good sign. And Dixie Carter's no longer there, so Dixie Carter can't protect him. So I hope they have enough balls to do the right thing and actually get the belt off him and give it to somebody who will represent the company in a more positive fashion. Because GFW doesn't got time to mess around anymore.
Absolutely.
Especially if they want to go back to Spike TV next year.
And this just in from a fan. Is Lunchbox sporting some dreadlocks? He looks like Bob Marley tonight.
I know! When he came into the doorway, I freaked out. Holy
No,
crap.
they're not dreadlocks. It's called dead octopus, all right? It's just my regular hair. It's just right up, all right?
Use some coconut oil. It'll help.
That really
I use oil. It's just not coconut oil.
And
My
cowbell.
boy Asriel knows what's up.
Huh?
And cowbell.
Cowbell?
He's got to have more cowbell.
Oh, yeah.
Always more
Okay.
cowbell. No, I got enough cowbell from Tony Ray's. I still got the indent in my forehead.
And in the event, I think we do have some special guests. Are we at that point yet? Or do you have something
we're
to talk
not
about
at the
yet?
point yet.
I'm sorry.
We got a couple more minutes, baby. Don't sell yourself short. I know you want to go play Street Fighter, but
No, I can't. I got suspended.
This is like the Mikey special.
what?
I rage quit. I got pissed off.
But you do that all the time. You can actually get kicked off for that.
If you rage quit 3 times, they kick you off for a day.
Jesus.
And I got really pissed off by this guy that played as Axel. He was such a
You sound like my little
Jackass.
brother on Rainbow Six. He always gets kicked off for killing his teammates.
Rainbow Six still
His brother
exists.
said,
Yeah, there's a new
but he
one.
doesn't talk like this, though, man.
Oh yeah, my brother talks like Batman with like a smoking
you know what he
problem.
sounds like? Your brother sounds like John Laurinaitis.
Hey, producer in the back that does the wallpaper in the back of us. We should put on our flyer for this coming Saturday because it is this coming Saturday our next show for OCCW.
Is that so?
Hard times coming up.
Hard time.
Hot
What?
time, Daddy. Does our producer want me to send it to him? Yeah. I'll send it to him right now. Producer D,
Yeah.
don't get mad at me for being on my phone. I'm doing the work.
She's already
giving
pissed
me
What
off.
else do we have coming up this Friday?
This Friday we have WPW at the Santino Brothers Dojo. Hey, why you say all crap?
I know.
that show-
I wish I was there. I got to work an overnighter. That's
Oh, see, just
one
second
of
time, right? You should have been there.
I got to get paid because WPW still has just to pay me my check from last August.
How'd you not get paid for that?
I don't know why.
I got paid.
Everyone got paid except me.
Maybe because they
And
sent
I
it,
told them twice.
they sent it to Mikey O'Shea, not.
No, they
And then
sent it
we've
to
got
Envy Wrestler 87.
Heidi at MPW on Friday as well, I
That's
believe.
right, and more Park.
Mikey's favorite?
Mikey's favorite, whatever, favorite woman, the lovely Heidi.
Mikey's favorite auntie.
Oh,
Auntie Heidi.
Mikey's frozen. We broke Mikey.
He's
I'm sorry, what were we
hypnotized.
talking about?
Your woman Heidi.
We were just talking about other.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Your woman Heidi.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
Your woman Heidi.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
You know Janet Jackson?
You don't know how to work, bro.
And at this time, we are going to excuse our friends.
Sacrifice them to the podcast
Okay,
gods?
Whatever.
Why do I gotta
Sacrifice.
go?
Because
Just
you
get outta
big
here.
white virgin,
Get
so you must be
Big
sacrificed.
white version, I got a
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
So?
Down the tunnel of doom.
Gotta be with the woman that goes out with you.
You got it.
lunch?
Preschool. Please exit through the back.
Yeah,
Please exit through the back.
Belt's a little heavy, yeah?
That's a little heavy, yeah? All right, guys. So, for our next guest, we're going to have Favi Chulo. Right here, my friend.
Over here?
Over here. A little change of pace, you know? And
It's about time.
we're going to have OCCW owner Jonathan Malice.
Real quick, well, Jonathan Malice that makes his way over here like he's a big superstar. Can we really quick talk about the Angel at Two Bash?
Wait,
The angel.
did you call?
Well,
Sit right here?
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ah.
Why don't you sit over there?
You know,
What? What? I'm just finding my way. There's like all kinds of stuff in the way.
do you need a walking stick or something, my friend? You're Matt Murdock now?
Walk on the stick.
No. We're all good. Oh, it looks like
Before you get into
It never fails.
talking to-
Mikey must have been sitting in this chair. Huh?
before
Yeah.
we get into talking to Malice and talking about his show on the 22nd, which is actually this Saturday.
Hey, we're on the air.
Let me just real quick talk about the Angel at Two Bash, okay? For the people who didn't go, okay, it was like, what would you say, like a house show, dojo show?
It was a
type of
dojo show
and of
mixed-
course he didn't put me on it. Just let's make that clear. He put all his friends so he could wrestle his friends and look good in front of all his little buddies and stuff.
Wrestle my
But
friends.
I ended up showing up. Okay, but this is what I gotta tell you. We did the run-in. I came after you. You didn't see me. Bam! I hit you with the DDT. I turned around, looked for Azrael. He was literally running. And you know who came and saved both of you? Heidi. Out of nowhere, dude. Bam! Blindsides me, hits me 3 times, and I was more surprised than anything that it didn't even hurt because I was like, out of all the people, Heidi comes out of nowhere and throws. Where were you at, dude? I didn't see you after that. I didn't see you.
I was in the middle of the ring, getting pulled out by your boys, getting pulled out by the whole roster, and being assaulted with a freaking giant chocolate cake. You know how long I had the smell of frosting in my nose?
That was classic.
Jesus,
The
man.
one who got it the worst was Kodo Hero because somebody threw me back by the wall and he just happened to be, I don't know, somebody hit him or something. And I was trying to
Fabi,
get out.
are you gonna talk
and just
like
squished
on the
him
mic
big
all
time.
night? Is anyone else gonna get a chance to talk? Are
We
we
actually-
wrestling again?
We actually
since-
have one more. We actually have one more guest to join you guys. Your boy, Freddie Flores, looking like a Republican over here. Look at that, nice and clean. We got a chair for a nice golden chair.
Did you ride your bike here?
Good.
Did
There
you ride your
you
bike?
You
Freddie, did you ride here on your bike?
You can have this mic.
Right?
You can have that
How
mic.
much longer are you here in this part of the world? Are you gonna go back home soon? After you're done with your mission?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Ooh, already such malice.
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out before we get into the 22nd. But now, since Jonathan Malice made it clear that he had to come and let himself be known,
I
we
was
can go ahead
asked
and
to
talk
come
about
here.
the 22nd. Real quick before we get into, because Malice, once he gets on the mic, he's not going to stop.
Oh, pot kettle
The same,
black.
The same exact thing. Angel will be wrestling his friends again. Azrael will be wrestling Rudy for the umpteenth time, which nobody wants to see. And you know what he did to us? You know what? This is who you're wrestling. These 2 guys, we're bringing them in. No, you cannot wrestle Angel. No, you cannot wrestle Freddie.
What? You guys haven't even won a first match yet. Why do you guys want to wrestle us?
That question was directed to Jonathan Malice.
All right, my bad. You know what?
It's real simple. All right? You and that other, the quiet one that you hang out under the desk with. Is your mic off?
He's known as
Unbelievable.
silent but deadly.
You stepped over the line, you got in my way, and you keep calling me out. Now you come to my dojo, you jump me from behind. Hey, you guys are even jumping people in the parking lot of my dojo. It's right. Yeah, yes. See, ask Mr. Ronald Reagan here over there.
But
right? No.
Don't
No,
have
you
to.
ask. Are you
Have
done
to.
talking? Because they're done listening.
Because he's not going to do it.
No,
Oh, look,
go ahead,
the
John.
number of
Go
views
ahead.
is going
Take it
down
for
as you run. All right.
Talk, then I go.
So,
I mean, actually, it went up.
yeah,
You
I
go
am
this
going
one,
to...
and then he going to go this one.
Oh,
You know the sad thing about it is I don't really know which one is his accent and which one is not. Like, you know, you get him around a bunch of other frijoleros, and he's like, right?
you just
You get him around white people, he's like, well, you know, technically, if you look at the insurance rates and the investment prime,
can you please
some
answer the
blah.
question why Angel Atu constantly wrestles the same people, his friends, as well as Azrael and Rudy.
Well, it's
and
pretty
it's
simple.
The same people.
It's
the
pretty
same.
simple. It's
Oh no,
pretty
you
simple.
can't wrestle Fabiano. No, you cannot.
When he was champ,
Who's he?
The Lord Atu,
when he was
aka
champ,
Lunchbox.
he fought the number one contenders, right? Period. And all those, if I remember, Angel, Mikey O'Shea, even Outhouse or that other guy, they all beat you. They all beat you on their way to their championship match with Angel or Lord Atu, Angel Atu, whoever it was, right? They all beat you on the way to him, right? So you were kind of like a stepping stone.
Well, Jonathan Malice.
Actually, more like wine grapes, because he just got smashed.
Please don't make me pull back the curtain, because I would really hate to do that. But
Yeah, I would hate to see you.
even though you
behind that
dodged
curtain.
all the way around the question, we went this way and we went that way. Angel, maybe you could
think I
step
answered
up
it
and be a
pretty
man and say, hey, look, man, I really don't want to work against somebody who knows what they're doing, who's had the experience. I want to keep, kind of like Oscar De La Hoya, I want to keep my name, going or whatever. So I'll just wrestle this guy.
No,
Kinda
you're like Oscar
Mayweather.
De La Hoya, and
I
that you
don't
take
want this-
pictures in women's underwear.
I don't want this guy. I'm going to wrestle this guy, okay, John? Isn't that, do you
That's
get that
true.
feeling or is it just
That's
me?
true. That's true, John. Since
What-
day one, when I
what-
started training, started going to the dojo, you never gave me a shot. Only when I got with Fabio is when you give me the
'Cause you have to
opportunity.
take it.
I gotta take it. We gotta take it.
Okay, let me get this right. So all the success you've had is due to this guy?
Absolutely. Look at
Really?
him.
Not-
Really?
Look at him.
Not so much that, but I told him before he even started. I said, dude, they are not gonna. That's a closed set. Angel, Rudy, they're all just gonna keep wrestling themselves. So if you want to get in there and get a shot at the belt, you gotta
Okay,
make
I'll
waves.
tell you what. All right?
Let's see
If
what
this
you
guy's
got.
going to take you all the way, why don't you go join his federation, Tijuana Championship Wrestling, or whatever the hell it's called, right? And watch you guys grow. You can go, and then you can start your own stuff and leave me alone. I'll come crash the party, grab the mic from the promoter, and then talk for half an hour, and then you can deal with that.
That would be perfect. But for anybody who wants to come and join my Fed, I'm paying about $15. So if you want to come down and make a good payday, just give me a buzz.
And you know what? You may want to check before you go down there, because there's a good chance there's going to be a wall up before you get back.
True. So, anyways, for the people listening to us, it's this Saturday, July 22nd, at the American Legion Post 716. So if you want to come, I suggest you come early, because I've been put in the second match.
Yes, and he
Because
will
they're trying
talk all the way
they're-
into
They're trying to say,
9
hey, well, let's put him in
PM.
a second match, so hopefully that people won't come till later, and then he won't steal the show. So they put me down. They put me down to there. So if you want to come and see Angel Wrestler's friends, Jonathan Malice and Tony Reyes for the umpteenth time against the same people. Although this
same
time
people as your
it's
people.
just Freddie and somebody named 1000% Knockout Nicolette and
Alexander Vega.
my man Alexander Vega. So just be prepared. Come check that out. I took the leash off of them. John still has a leash on me, so I took the leash off of them so they can take care of damage. So the only thing I say to you, Mr. Malice, is just be prepared, because my boys have been working.
You know me, I'm always prepared. I've been prepared. I was born prepared.
We're not talking in the kitchen, Jonathan Malice. We are talking about wrestling as we know it. Now, can you please answer the question why Angel is always wrestling the same people and his
Because
same friends?
Hold on,
Okay, I'll tell you what.
no,
I'll
no,
tell you
no,
why
no.
he always wrestles his friends.
No.
Because he makes friends with people. Period. Right? He doesn't alienate people. He doesn't piss them off like you do. All right? Like friggin' Ronald Reagan over there, Mexican Ronald Reagan, Ronaldo Reganes, or whatever the hell your name is. You know, it's real simple. I'll tell you what. I will let you wrestle Angel Atu
He'll never do it.
if your boys beat us.
Okay.
How you like that?
That's a deal.
All
That's
right,
a
there you
deal
go.
and
You
a
done
half.
talking about that?
That-
Wait. Are you guys
absolutely.
friends? Are you guys friends?
Who?
You and Angel.
You know what? I've always had a respect for Angel as a worker.
So are you guys
but I
friends
just don't
now?
have
Is
a
that what that
respect
is?
for wrestling his friends all the time. Let me tell you something.
No, wait.
Go ahead.
Now, have you followed my career in OCCW?
The
I don't wrestle those same guys. I don't wrestle my friends. I wrestle Pinky. Definitely not my friend. He tormented me the first part of my career as my leader, and the nobodies.
Dude,
Mikey O'Shea.
That dude is so
Mikey
full of nitrous
O'Shea.
hits. He has no idea what's going on.
Mikey
O'Shea, I'll give you credit for.
Mikey O'Shea was a friend at one point with Angel Lopez.
I'll give
that
you credit
guy's gone.
for
so
Mikey.
I had to break. I had to cut that tie in that match. Rudy Rogers used to be Angel Lopez's friend. Now he's just the asshole that took my title. That's all it is.
Language.
This is my shit. This is getting.
Ooh.
This is in the box
Ooh.
with
Fair
Lunchbox.
How about
enough.
that?
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
I'm still with
I'm
you.
just saying.
Sean
that's
Black,
language.
definitely not my friend. He just took my shot at the #1 contendership at my title.
And if I might borrow, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
Claim
I'm
discrimination. on
just
that
saying, Jay Baker, another guy that I faced off,
give me
not
a
my
break.
friend. Hey, I'm.
one. Give me a break.
These
Fabi-
are guys. These are all
Fabi-
guys.
Fabi Chulo, nobody's friend. Yes, exactly.
I would definitely. I'm taking on
I've
your
been
boy
with
over
an ice
here,
cream
not my
flavor?
friend.
I've been asking for I don't know
He'd
how
be
long.
pralines
dude.
and
I don't
dick.
even.
But
Rudy is so far out of the picture. I don't even talk about that.
All
I'm
right.
talking about you. And I've came on your show and I've told you before. I never. You could look back at the records. I never ducked anybody. Pogo the Clown, the Headhunters, all the people. That, I don't want to wrestle the dudes. Fabio, sure, man, let's do it.
I don't duck anyone. But what I told you the last time you were here, I told you, what does it benefit me? If I face you, what does that give me? I already have the tag team titles since my boy Soul, unfortunately, is in jail. So I have to carry that weight of the tag team champions.
You know, and
And
let's talk about that for a minute because that's important. All right, you know, when the titles went to Divine Intervention, it was Damian Soul and Freddie Helmuth, right? And you guys came to us and you pushed for that whole what they call it a fabulous Freebirds rule, where any portion of
fabulous.
Divine Interventions, you know, can defend the title. Ultimately, it worked out because unfortunately, Soul is incarcerated as we speak, unfortunately, and you know, so that worked out pretty good, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how you do as a tag team wrestler.
well, you know I started my career with you guys as a tag team
Right.
with Freddie Helmuth.
Right.
All right. Now,
Real quick-
Freddie Flores.
Can I ask Freddie Flores a question, please? Freddie Flores, answer me this question. Although you know it's horrible or whatever what happened to Damien, when he did get, you know, where he's at, what did Azrael do? All right, I'm a singles guy. Let's go. Boom. Didn't even think
off.
about him.
He took off.
Right.
Forgot about him. Didn't even look behind
And
him.
I told him that. I told Damien Soul that from you could see it when we cut that promo. I said, these dudes don't care about you. You need to come with us. And look what happened. Azrael, as soon as
Yes.
he got, bam,
Big
he's out of
company
there.
champion.
Freddie,
Tijuana Championship Wrestling.
this dude's gonna do the same thing. I'm telling you, divine intervention, ani madre way. As soon as it becomes something, he's gonna take.
Good thing
and
none of us know
leave. He's
Spanish.
just gonna
Freddie,
be gone.
Freddie.
So,
Yes, sir.
Freddie, do you have anything to add?
Just the truth, right?
Nothing but the truth.
Okay, let's
What
hear
happened
the-
to
let's hear
Damien
the
Soul? I'm not gonna say it was on purpose. I'm not gonna say it was an accident. It happened.
But I feel sorry for you guys because once he gets out, he's gonna see the light. He's gonna come over with us, and all you guys are gonna be in trouble. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
the truth is
you,
the truth.
you can talk about your truth all you want. I know our truth, and our truth is divine intervention. We are one. We are a family. I like them more than I like my real family, and that's saying a lot.
I like them more than I like your family too.
Yeah, and everyone. Say you
coconut.
guys could be you
But
guys
you
could
guys are all, oh, we're family, we're together. What happened? Azrael said, all right, man, I'm a singles wrestler. Bam, let's go.
Azrael-
let me get a title
Azrael-
shot. Does he or does he not have a title shot?
he
that's
does,
coming?
but is his tag team partner, his former tag team partner, Damian Soul, not one half of the tag
Damien
team
Soul,
champions?
what did I tell you,
with
bro?
Freddie Helmuth.
What did I tell you, man? You gotta come with us, bro.
Well, with that being said, we actually have your daughter coming up in this
Okay.
next segment.
Let me just say one thing before I leave,
All
okay?
right.
You tell
Para
her
toda la
I
gente
like-
mexicano, vamos a ver al American Legion Post 716 porque ahorita viene mi pareja de alma directamente de Salón de Fama en Mexicali, the Unholy. Bringing back my partner, we're going
Pobre
to take on
cabrón, no sabe
the
nada
green
de
guy
luchador.
and whoever because that's who they want to put us up against because you know that we don't get to wrestle Angel and them, it's them. So make sure you come down,
Pobrecito.
check it out this Saturday.
I'm just trying to think of
This Saturday, July
I'm looking for the
22nd,
subtitles.
at the American Legion Post. Can we just go over the card real quick before we go? Is that okay? Can some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
know
Let's
I'm
see. Do you
wrestling?
know it by heart? Let's hear it.
No, I know.
Okay.
Unholy
the
and
Giant
Wrestling, Green
Othello
Goblin.
at 7'2", 420 pounds, is going to be taking on Mikey O'Shea in a one-on-one match. Now, Mikey O'Shea has been the stalwart of the Orange County Championship Wrestling locker room from the day he arrived, right? Now, Othello, he came in at the last show at Mind Games, chokeslammed his way into notoriety, right? He's actually making a comeback from I think it's a knee injury, or knee surgery. So, shoulder surgery. Yeah, that's right. And so that should be an outstanding matchup. I know, I've talked with him on the phone, and I know he wants he wants to be able to make a championship run. And I'm like, well, there's some pretty tough guys here. He goes, give me the toughest one. I go, well, I can't give you the champion straight out. He's like, I'll take anybody after he chokeslammed his way through, the last show. I was like, okay, well, how about Mikey O'Shea? Huh? How about Mikey O'Shea? And he's like, do it. I'm like, okay.
That sounds pretty accurate.
So, that should be an outstanding matchup.
That's actually a legit match.
That's a huge bitch.
Go ahead.
So
Distraction.
So okay, all right.
right.
Okay, Fabi, what else do we have?
I know it's my boys from La Raza going to be taking on you and Tony Reyes. Tony Reyes, I haven't seen Tony Reyes at practice. I haven't seen Tony Reyes here.
You know why? Because you haven't been there.
I don't know if he's on a beer binge or whatever. I mean, I know all his exes live in Texas. That's why he hangs his hat in Tennessee. But other than that, that's all I know.
Okay, well, there's a caveat to that match, all right? Novocaine Reyes and Nicolette, this is a six-person tag team match, right?
Go.
So we have, as you saw at the last Mind Game show, and if you missed it, you look on Losal TV, Channel 3, you'll be able to see the card in its entirety. But I digress. Novocaine Reyes and Nicolette had a bit of a tussle the last time because Novocaine, Tony's daughter, kind of felt that Nicolette was getting in the way and wanted to even up the odds.
But we can get more on that when they actually come in.
Just
Okay,
remember,
we're
just remember
Hold on,
Novocaine
hold on,
Reyes,
it's
that's
my
my
show.
daughter.
I should be able
So
to talk about it, right? I didn't say anything derogatory
Dirtiest
about
player in the game.
about your daughter, all right? So that's going to be me and Tony and Novocaine up against Freddie Fabulous Flores and his fat friend Fernando Vega or whatever it is. I'm just trying to get all the F's in, bro. All right?
Alexander Vega.
Alexander
he knows.
Vega.
Fat with the PH.
That's the only
All right.
tell people, dude. That's all they know. Go ahead.
That's all they know?
Fat Freddie Vega. I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Freddie Vega is?
Well, could you please announce Angel against whoever for the umpteenth time? Rudy against Azrael for the umpteenth time. Nobody wants to see
The Lord R2 and Freddie Helmuth versus the Felines for the first time.
Oh my God!
Yes,
What
the
a
Felines
dud.
are-
What
Woo!
a dud.
The Felines.
That is the match I'm looking forward to because those guys
You
can
should
work.
you should be ashamed of yourself.
I have
dude.
no shame.
You should be ashamed. The Felines. Can you believe that?
I like pounding
Felines.
pussy, so
No, not-
it's
oh
gonna
my
happen.
God. Not
It's
Fabiano
gonna
the
happen.
Unholy. Oh no, not those guys. We're gonna wrestle the Felines.
Yes.
Okay, so you come
It's a
and
good
see
thing the
us.
next tag
It's gonna
team
be a
isn't
good
Los
show.
Burros.
I do.
What,
All right.
what a joke.
So anyway, well,
see
now
what
that
I'm doing?
Fabi's trying to kill the heat for my tag team matchup, yes, the Felines will be making their debut against the tag team champion combination of Lord Atu, Divine Interventions Lord Atu, and Freddie Helmuth. And now that should be interesting. I have actually not had them in OCCW before, the Felines, I mean. So it should be interesting to see that they bring a unique style. And, you can talk with one of them, only one of them at a time when they're in the same room, right? You hear meow, meow,
So the
meow, meow,
Felines who have paid no dues, no nothing, they come in, they're in the match with them. Us, who've
Well,
been here,
I will-
going to
I-
practice, working,
Producer
selling
D's in my ear, and
tickets,
she's trying to tell
and,
everyone
selling
it's
tickets
time
and
to
doing
miss the
stuff
next
like
segment.
that. We're second match, but the Felines coming, they're going to get to be up in the corner.
See, the interesting thing
that
about
just
the
goes to show
Felines
you
is
what
that
I'm up against.
is that they meow, but they don't bitch. All right, so
am
maybe that's
sh-
why
that-
they've got their
Please
tag
come
team
early. I'm in the
shot.
second match, so please come early to see some real wrestling. And then if you want to hang out and watch them against the Felines, come on down. All right.
great tag
With that
team
said,
title match.
Novocaine, be prepared. Just remember that's my daughter, dirtiest player in the game. You got something coming. John Dello, my boys are gonna take you out so that Novocaine can get taken care of, and then it's on like neck bones.
I don't know what neck bones are on.
I think.
All right, hold on a second.
You want me to scoot over?
I gotta go this way.
No,
Yeah.
go that way. Just,
late.
it doesn't matter. Just go. All right. They talk about hard times, Hard Times. All right, to talk about, the name of the show is Hard Times. The name of the show is Hard Times, and
Yes, sir.
this is the second Hard Times show that we've done. When Dusty Rhodes passed away a few years back, I wanted to kind of honor him, and not just one off, see you, Dust. I wanted to do something that would keep maybe the memory of Dusty and my memory of Dusty Rhodes, at the forefront at least once a year, and so I think that everyone remembers the Hard Times promo that he cut. I remember being 14 years old going, oh my God, this is the most amazing interview, because I didn't know to call it promos back then. It was an interview I've ever seen. And Dusty Rhodes talked about, the hard times of the mid-'80s, right? And so someone asked me the other day, why you call it Hard Times? Why not just like Wrestle Battle or, Slam-Aversary or Slam-tastic or something like that? And I'm like, well, these are hard times now, too. Back then, Dusty Rhodes talked about, people losing their jobs and people losing their homes. And we were talking about this the other day. These are hard times, too. Nowadays, there's people that you trusted your whole life that you used to be friends with. You had dinner at their house. And now, all of a sudden, you find out they want to put a wall up between the two of you. All right? Those are hard times. Whichever side of the wall you're going to be on, those are hard times. There are people who, have a broken arm, broken leg, or their kids are really sick. They can't take them to the hospital. They can't take them to the emergency room because they don't have the right insurance, or their premium, they can't afford it. Those are hard times. There's people who are losing their houses who worked their whole life to get this one dream house, and now the bank is taking it away, and those are hard times. And brother, when you look at the amount of homelessness we have in Orange County alone, right? You can talk about, oh, you know what, I don't have this and I don't have that, but you got a home. For those people, those are hard times, and those hard times are not going to go away anytime soon. All right? So, on July 22nd, at the American Legion Post 716, we're going to do our best to turn back hard times for just a few people. For the veterans that come to that place, to the Legion Post, we're going to let them forget about their hard times, whether they be in the past, present, or maybe even in the future. With hard times, right? Hard times are going to come on you, Freddie Flores, and your friend Alexander Vega, right? And your little buddy Nicolette, by way of Novocaine, Jonathan Malice, and Tony Reyes. So remember, when you think of hard times, think about me. Think about Tony, and think about Novocaine.
Oh, yeah, hard. You think about this man.
Sounds like old
All
times
right.
for me.
Well, thank you, John, for being here. And we're going to get...
Let me see that.
Oh, damn.
How you doing?
We got a big announcer here.
See you later.
Thank
Joey
you.
the Bull in the house. Oh,
So, well...
hold on.
No.
I gotta shake his hand
No.
because just the other day. I apologize. Anyway,
All right.
can you leave, please?
No. He's
Oh, he's staying.
he's saying he's part of the match.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But, no. Can you do me a favor, though? Get back to right there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Only
All
because
right.
I know who's going to
Can
see
you...
you.
Can you,
This following interview is scheduled for 1 minute. Hailing from La Raza, 1,000% knockout, Nicolette. And the one and only Novocaine Reyes.
Woo!
Boomy.
Viva la raza.
Nice.
Hello.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Definitely nice to have you. I don't like your father, but
Nobody likes your father.
no one does.
Tough world out there.
He hits people with cowbells, and it's not nice.
He does. I
But
actually have a...
Thank you, my man.
No problem.
Your dad
Thanks.
abuses
Thank
you?
thank
Doesn't
you,
abuse me
thank
per
you
se.
for Joey the
We
Bull,
just
the
train really,
official
really hard.
announcer.
Prepared for it.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
I've
Thank
never
you.
experienced that when
Thank you,
Bobby
Joey.
trains me,
No
but
problem.
okay.
All right, ladies. Yeah, ladies. Yeah, still ladies. So,
And Freddie.
you guys have pretty much your debut in an actual match this Saturday, July 22nd. Hard times. I won't go over what John just went over because, geez, that was loud. That was long.
know.
But how are you preparing for Novocaine specifically? Because you guys are the only two that can be in the match at the same time.
Correct.
All right,
well,
so-
but you know Tony, though, is a dirty fighter, so I expect he'll probably get in the ring, too. And look at John, too. He just ran all over your show. He'll probably get in the match, too.
That
I mean, because he's the one that interfered at cage match. Makes sense.
Okay, yeah. And what happened at the Out 2 Bash? I saw nobody brought that up.
Oh, that's true.
And somehow the footage is unleaked. Nobody can find it.
that's when stuff gets leaked, people get in trouble. Right now, everything's going through a process, but since you were there, can you explain what happened at the Great
at
Out2 Bash?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
please.
this is great. So Novocaine decides to manage her dad, Tony Reyes, right? And I feel sorry for her too because she kind of has to carry that crowd because what's the team? Old Man Malice, old Tony Reyes, right? So they're lucky that she's hot, right? So she kind of carries them, right? So she's out there and she's managing her dad. And so I took off running and I jump her from behind and I said, that's for what happened at Mind Games. She's like, what? Then I started beating her up. I took her up to the back. So I got my payback, but that's fine though. I know
What
she's
she
gonna
doesn't mention, however, is that I was very distracted by what's his name, Pinky from Heat at the moment. So that was a little
Oh
sly
yeah,
of you.
he's such a hot gentleman. Is that what you were distracted by?
No, actually, he had me by the hair. So
Oh.
yeah,
That's okay.
details, details.
All right. Well, moving past hard times, win or lose, what's in it for you? Like what do you see going on? Are you going to be a singles competitor going on?
Yeah,
Is Favi going to manage
definitely.
you? Or are you going to break off from
No.
Favi? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'll probably do single matches for this after a while, yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
so-
one of my goals, too, it's funny because I just got asked that question today, too. I'd like to hold the Divas title in about 3 different divisions.
All right.
I'd love to do that.
Division? You mean like different companies?
Yeah, like
okay.
different independent companies.
Like, is there
yeah.
any companies you have in mind?
I got invited to a few. I don't want to mention them just because I don't know how they feel about that, but...
Oh, well, this is just
yeah.
like free publication.
I know somebody got a hold of Favi from EWF, the owner.
Okay.
So they have some good competitors over there as far as females. I'd like to go over there, and I know because I went to go check out the show at Santino's.
Okay.
And so I talked to them over there too. So
All right,
hopefully I could see that in the future.
that sounds pretty promising. Same question for you. Like, what after this match, win or lose, do you see yourself debuting
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
future? So,
Absolutely. I'm fully prepared.
so just women, or are you gonna take Heidi's
Oh, no.
route? And
I'm
Heidi
gonna-
fights men as well.
Anybody and everybody who crosses me, beware. I'm ready, and I will reign.
You truly are Tony Reyes' daughter. So,
That doesn't mean anything to much.
so, what are some short-term goals for you in OCCW within itself? Like, since we don't officially have a women's title, let alone a division, are you looking to be one of the pioneers of the division? I know we've had such names as Holiday and
Right.
Ashley Grace.
Yeah.
I know a few others back in the day, but what do you see for
Well, in
OCCW
this match, I'm
women's
excited
division?
to be debuting with the boys, but I also want to do singles by myself. So hopefully I can take on Novocaine Reyes at the Purge. I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
One-on-one.
any kind of like just a one-on-one singles match, or
Yeah.
like since it's the Purge, last year everything was a special match. So is there a match that you have in mind?
I don't know. I'll toss that one over, but yeah. That's a great idea, thank you.
I'm a pretty hardcore person, so I wouldn't mind, Legos, thumbtacks.
Because your father is known at
Yeah.
UEW, and they're known
Yes,
for
yes.
their insane death matches and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So
He's known at UEW? I didn't know that.
He's known many places, actually.
I went to UEW, and he was my first match there, and they loved him, and they did not love me, but that's okay. I didn't love them either.
Did you get invited by Tony
To what?
to his match at UEW?
No, I just happened to go because I've never been. I've been to their old building many times to wrestle other companies.
Because Tony hangs out with everybody. Like, I never get any of these invitations.
That's all networking, It's what happens when you're in the La Raza network. A lot of people don't want to like branch out with you
yeah, it
guys.
must be a threat because I saw that last week when my boy came out here with my shirt on. All of a sudden, his segment got interrupted.
Oh, you know what? That was Mikey. Mikey's in heat, and I can't control what him and Heidi do. But
No.
now we're starting to get more strict. That's why we brought Joey the Bull to make sure that no more busting interruptions, no more anything like that's.
So he's like the bouncer now?
Oh, he's definitely
I'm
the
everything,
bouncer.
baby.
Well, you're seen, not heard, my friend, until the show.
All right.
Till the show.
My bad.
Now,
That's just because Freddie's so handsome, so everybody has to. Oh, let's just get him out of here. Let's not do that.
that's probably it.
See,
not a
my team is. I'm hot. I'll say that's a fact. Okay. The
Fact.
boys are handsome. Okay. So
That-
they're just lucky that they have Novocaine.
I'm the
That's
total
it.
package.
That's
They
it.
don't need anybody but me because
John
I'm
has
the
that.
total.
John has that nice shiny head, and Tony Reyes has those
receding
pretty colored eyes. Oh, those pretty colored eyes, So they're a package within themselves,
Some package.
It might not be the perfect package, but it's a hell of a
Far from it,
package.
far from
Now,
And let me
we-
guess, Tony's gonna come out ringing that bell.
Actually, I had hopes of having the bell,
Oh,
so
God.
watch out.
Ooh. She said, "Watch out! She might ring your bell." Now, speaking, you've been kind of quiet, throwing out. And it's unusual for me because usually you're the talker. Let me hear your aspects of this match. What happens with Freddie Flores after Jonathan Mouse and Tony Reyes?
Well, after we win this match, and
If.
Tony Ray, after we win this match, sorry, I don't listen to underage girls.
Not underage guys, in case you were wondering.
After Tony loses, after Jonathan Malice loses, hopefully Divine Intervention got the message, and they'll give us a title shot. Because come on, who else out there deserves? It's funny how Freddie Flores starts talking, everybody else starts to open their mouth.
Everyone else, just one other
It
person.
was funny.
We deserve a title shot. Let's see it. You guys bringing the felines, all of a sudden they get a title shot? What's that about?
Hey, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not me.
absolutely right.
You act
That's
like
right.
I have control of this. I was just told, hey, you're versing the felines. Oh, okay, cool. That's another ass to beat. That's all it is to me. I don't pick like your dad thinks that I handpick my opponents. I don't. All I care about is kicking ass. That's it. You give me a body,
and that's why you don't go up against us, right? Because that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
But you guys haven't won anything yet.
Ask your boy Freddie what happened.
My boy Freddie, you guys jumped him from behind. Now,
Still got his ass.
well, now this is the time for the lovely ladies. All right, you'll get your time to get your ass kicked by divine intervention at some point. But until then, let's just keep it civil. We're all here.
Okay.
The camera, they want to see your guys' pretty faces, not no one getting beat up. So,
Clearly, Freddie's not in his right mind. Look at that upside down bun.
Freddie, who's Freddie?
Look at it. This is Freddie.
Yeah, but you
This is
said
Freddie. Look at this upside down bun.
it's not an upside down bun. It's a perfect dead octopus.
Okay.
You're welcome, Mikey.
Now,
Calm down.
would
Mike.
you, not so much for you, but what do you guys think about being women wrestlers? The rumor about WWE officials not thinking that a lot of the participants in the Mae Young Classic were hot enough for their standards.
You know what? That's bullshit. You know why? Because I'm a professional wrestler. It doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't matter what any of us look like. We're wrestlers. We're here to do something, and we're going to do it.
Wow, look at this girl cursing. I hope none of the fans are coming out July 22nd to come see her.
The-
My Nicolette army consists of little kids. I don't curse.
So,
Perfect
Nick,
example.
I have more fans than just kids, so.
so I actually like that you brought up the Nicolette Army, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that you like to call your fans the Nova Nation.
Yes.
Nova Nation, I like that.
How cute.
Well, you have 100%, 1,000%, 1,000% Nicolette knockout.
She's always got to up it up, you know.
And then hashtag we want Nicolette. You
Correct.
got that going for you with your fans.
Yes.
And I saw you post a couple pictures with.
A couple. Yeah, the
well,
commentator
with the
confirmed
fans.
that I was the one that had the highest posters at OCCW Mind Games.
And that's a pretty good feat. That's a really good thing. Fans, if you wanna change that up, make Nicolette second place to Novocaine, or even little Rudy Rogers. All the little fans can bring their signs. Or even Divine Intervention, pound that pussy. I want to see that sign at OCCW. So before we before we let you guys go on your merry way, is there anything you would like to throw out there?
Yeah, I want to plug my merch too. My shirts
Oh.
will be for sale. They'll be $15. I only have extra large for men. That's all I got. And I'm going to have my buttons out as well. I have 3 new photos, Favi and myself, solos of Favi and one of myself. My Favi merch does go quick. I only have about 12 left of Favi, so you guys got to get there quick. And I'm also going to have pictures available too, and I can autograph them for you guys. So those will be there as well.
Nice.
All right.
Any merch for you or anything going on for you?
We do have quite a bit of merch. Our shirts are going to be for sale for $10. We've got some cowbells and some things like that. We've got some buttons for you guys, and we just added bandanas as well. So,
Ooh.
yes.
I know the
Very
Raises are
excited.
known for their bandanas.
We are.
And any La Raza merchandise with Freddie Flores and Alexander Vega? You guys
Freddie Flores
salsa
is
dancing or whatnot?
He's more worried about the match coming up.
Very
We're gonna
good
send
answer.
a message. We're gonna send a message. Hopefully everybody will see it.
I would say stay away from John's hip. It's made out of like metal, so you might not damage it
That's
as much.
John's fault for getting in the ring with the zip like
Well, no, I'm just saying they might use it as a weapon. It is made out of metal. So I'm just saying, don't want to see anyone really get hurt. Unless it's by my hands. But, thank you guys for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks, guys. See you July 22nd.
July 22nd? Oh. I don't get no love.
Let's go. No,
Always
I
play.
got you.
All right.
Step back.
Thank you. And then our lingerers. And now, for our main event of the show, will be the main event for Hard Times, OCCW Heavyweight Champion, Rudy Rogers.
Oh my God, I've never been on this show before. This is amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God, Brett. Oh my God. And his challenger, one of the best men I know, Darkness himself, Azriel.
That's right, baby. Say my name. I like the way it sounds coming out of your mouth, boy.
Azriel.
There you go. Roll them R's. It's like I'm Mexican.
I'm not Mexican.
Atta boy. Make sure they can understand you at home.
Jew. I understand Jew man. Oh God, I'm glad that we no longer need subtitles for this segment.
Oh yeah, nobody in here is gonna be speaking Spanish. We're all American in here, right? That's something I agree on with Azrael there.
Yeah, we're all American, right?
All of us here
I might
American
bust out
speak the
a
good
whole lot.
King's English, baby.
So, lumberjacks. You guys been in a lumberjack match before?
Daddies!
I have not been, but I hear Mikey loves lumberjacks for some reason.
Mikey loves more than just lumberjacks, my friend.
Yeah. How you doing?
Usually I'm surrounded by the ladies and not the fellas. This will be a first for me to be surrounded by men on all sides. But I will fight my way into and out of that ring and through Rudy Rogers and take his title on July 22nd in front of the entire roster of OCCW.
What's with all the Irishmen just, I want belts.
Hey, I've got an obsession with belts. It's bred into us over there. I need the belts. I need your belt. I'm going to take your belt. I'm going to take your belt. I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to take your belt in the crowd there.
Hey, they pay a lot of. Some of them might not have belts though. Bricks? You take bricks?
Some of these people are so fucking fat, you're going to need at least 3 belts to keep up your pants. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to wrap the belt around your throat. You wee little bastard.
I like it. Wee little bastard. Can that be your new nickname?
I believe that was Hornswoggle for a bit.
No, he's the little bastard. You're wee little bastard.
I can't see all this shit. Come on.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows that on July 22nd, we have our own battle of Irish stereotype versus angry black man. But ours is going to be contested against actual grown-sized men, by golly. They're going to be 1/10 the price and 10 times the size at OCCW. Come see 2 grown men fight when Mikey O'Shea fights Othello, by gosh and by golly.
What do you think about them saying that we've wrestled each other for God knows how many times?
Oh, yeah. So what are your thoughts on Fabi saying that you guys are friends, you guys wrestle over and over? I believe this is second match.
In our entire careers.
Well, I'm aware that King Favi is going to be interacting in a match with Tony Reyes.
We've never seen that happen before.
The first and only time that King Favi's ever interacted with Tony Reyes.
Have you ever seen Favi interact with Jonathan Malice before?
I don't know if they've wrestled anybody besides each other in the last 47 years.
Talking about we're in the main event. Like, come on, man.
He's saying that no one cares about this man. No one wants to see this main event.
I want to see it.
When I am OCCW
Producer D
champion,
agrees.
I am going to craft a show in my image, and King Favi is going to be on the pre-show wrestling Tony Reyes in perpetuity for the rest of eternity, baby. And I'll keep them both alive just to watch them do it until they're spacemen in suits walking through the sky and such.
That's a little disturbing. So you want to keep them as your prisoners?
More like
I will
pets.
keep them. I am immortal. I can make them immortal and watch the 1,000th, 1,557th confrontation between the two.
Are you going to feed them at least?
It's going to feed them
I'm
probably.
going to have to feed them quite a bit to keep them the size that they are now. It will be a full-time... I don't know the task, however. I'm a mighty huntsman.
He's had tons of practice. How many centuries now?
2, 3, 4, something like that.
4 or 5 centuries, lost count after.
I forget some things after the 70s. The 70s were a confusing time for us.
Yeah.
The 70s was a confusing time for everybody.
Well, speaking of those kind of jokes, you see our boy Jay Baker?
Just gets a pass.
Right.
I have seen Jay Baker lately, and I am impressed. I, too, am white and pure and make people's faces go numb. Jay Baker must love me, too. And we will see him on the 22, I believe.
I think you will. Do we know who he's facing off against?
I heard he was going to be picking on Super Green.
Super Green.
Super Green, the Vegas, was it? No,
the superhero in training.
I heard he was the Sin City superhero. I thought that was his.
No, he's superhero in training.
Oh, he's a so he's the new Rosie?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well, there's a spot that needed to be filled.
He is wrestling out of Las Vegas. Very exciting.
Right?
I can't wait to see that. I want to see
who's your money on?
I faced Jay Baker a few times, not just in OCCW, but I've had matches with him outside of it, and he's a crafty son of a bitch. So
I'm sure he's full of energy.
Yeah. So with his newfound motivation, I feel like he's a lot more dangerous.
I will say, I've known Jay for a while. I've known Super Green for a few months now. But I'd have to go with Jay on this still.
I know my niece is going for Super Green because she has the same pair of Little Mermaid tights just like him. So she's his biggest fan.
Quickly, I will announce that on July 22nd, I am going to become OCCW champion, and then I am announcing my candidacy for presidency of the United States of America. And I know that Azrael will make this country great again after he makes OCCW great again. And I have the support of the white women. Hey, white women.
She's smart, dude.
White women, if there's anything I can rely on, it's your ability to make terrible, terrible decisions. And when I am running for president, I will rely on you. Because you all want Bernie Sanders in the streets, but baby, you want Donald Trump in the sheets. And you grab like a bowling ball and pull you right in. Because once you're left alone in a dark room, you're going to pull the lever for the biggest dick anybody has ever seen. And Azrael 2020, I'm going to go over on the rock, baby. Because I'm the real people's champion. I'm going to be the champion of OCCW. I'm going to be the champion of all of Orange County. I'm going to be the champion of this entire country. And then I will demand the release of my Mexican Damien Soul. I will have him return to OCCW undamaged.
Have you ever been punched in the mouth for talking too much?
Yeah, but he keeps on going.
I'll punch you right back, boy. Bring your tomahawk. Bring whatever you got.
I really
I'm
think
gonna
you
come. Anything that I see that I like of the Indians, I just take it. That's what the white man good at. We've been doing it for hundreds and hundreds of years.
I don't know if he knows back.
It doesn't matter. He knows that. He knows cold hard facts, and that is the truth. You look at any white written history book, and they'll tell you whites rule.
So, why don't we talk about this lumberjack match?
Talk about it. What do you got to say, Rudy?
What
How do
you gotta
you feel?
say?
How's it stir your blood to know that I'm going to beat the shit out of you in front of your entire family?
Well, just going to say this. You guys from Divine Intervention came in to interfere in our last match, right?
Nope. I wasn't there, so it didn't happen. So, sorry.
Well,
I won fair and square.
Fair and square.
On a count-up.
Still winning.
Square.
A win's a win,
I'm
just
still
like the
champion.
dude from Fast and Furious said.
Don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
And you know all about winning by an inch, huh?
Yeah, you know about losing an inch, too, huh?
Only when it's cold.
You get ready to get rid of that belt, Rudy. You polish it up real good for Azrael.
Hey, he's doing you
Get ready to top out again, Azrael, like you did in LA.
Yo, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. You're 25 years old and you can't even fucking read. You wear a tracksuit. You wear a stupid pair of pants and a cartoon t-shirt. You're not even a grown man. You're a wee little fella. You're gonna prance around the ring. You can't go nowhere. You don't give a fuck if it's in the octagon. That's a fucking joke.
Speaking,
Just
not gonna be an octagon,
calls you
but
you need to really Connor.
Speaking, this is a perfect gimmick because I kind of hear that we're not using a 4-sided ring, right? Is it? I've heard little rumblings that the 6-sided ring might return.
Just rumbling. We don't know.
Just rumbling, yeah.
I'm the one who doesn't really care. It can be a 4-sided ring, a 6-sided ring, an 8-sided ring. I don't give a damn if it has 27 sides all over it, covered in whatever you want to cover it in. I'm going to beat you to every corner, take that belt, and I'm going to wear it around my chiseled waist, baby.
It's chiseled by the gods.
Doughy, actually.
Well, before you say something that you're going to regret, it's already time for us to wrap it up, my friend. So, with that being said, thank you guys for joining us. Azrael, I was really hoping to see your high standards on this show, but we'll save that for another show.
We're raising the standards so high.
Save it.
Raise the flag.
No.
Raise it high.
Don't raise it. Well,
America.
Tony Rays. Tony Rays it.
Oh, God. Don't tell
Well,
me.
with that being said, thank you for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday night. My boy Azrael, the OCCW champion, Preschool, aka Rudy Rogers, and the rest of our guests, thank you for having us. Thank you and good night. We'll see you next time.